Welcome to the Enterprise AI Cockpit, one model-driven view of churn, revenue, CLV, and network health, with a what-if studio and governed handoffs to your command centers. Sign in with your BDB platform work email and password to get started. This is the Executive AI Cockpit, one model-driven view of the business. Churn, value, loss, and network health, all in a single screen, with forecast and trend built in. At the top, the numbers that matter most. Revenue base this month is up from last month. Revenue at risk has dropped sharply. Churn rate, driven by the model, comes with strong confidence behind it. And 12-month customer lifetime value is shown right alongside it. Below that, predicted NPS index, fraud and leakage loss, a composite network health score, and net subscriber adds. Everything an executive needs, at a glance, no digging required. Filter by circle to drill into any region, or schedule a KPI alert so the moment a metric moves, the right people know. Every KPI comes with trend and forecast. Churn rate is tracked over time with a projected path ahead. And the revenue base chart shows the same, historical performance alongside where the model expects things to go. NPS and network health trends sit side by side. And down here, revenue at risk broken down by circle, Virginia and Colorado leading this month, so you know exactly where to focus retention efforts first. This is the Revenue at Risk Explorer, a full decomposition of at-risk revenue by driver, churn, fraud, leakage, and quality of experience. Every number here traces back to a model. Total revenue at risk has declined compared to last month. Breaking it down, churn has decreased significantly, fraud continues to be identified through anomaly detection, and leakage remains the largest contributor despite showing a month-over-month decline. This stacked view shows how the mix has shifted month to month, churn, fraud, leakage, and QoE, layered so you can see exactly which driver is moving the needle at any point in time. And here's the current mix for this month. Leakage makes up the largest share of total risk, churn follows close behind, and fraud rounds out the pie, giving leadership an instant read on where to prioritize. Drill all the way down to the circle level. New York's biggest exposure is leakage. Washington is almost entirely fraud-driven, backed by strong model confidence. Virginia and Colorado are churn-dominant, each backed by their own confidence score. Every row shows the dominant driver, high-risk subscriber counts, and the model's confidence, full transparency, no black boxes. Filter to any single circle to focus the entire view on just that region. This is the what-if scenario studio, where the models become levers. Project churn, revenue, CLV, and NPS impact before you commit a single dollar. Start by setting scope and horizon. Choose a circle, a value tier, and a time window, 3, 6, or 12 months, to define exactly where and how long the intervention applies. Then pull the levers. Increase QoE improvement to reduce predicted outage exposure. Add a retention budget per subscriber, and target it at specific value tiers, premium, high, medium, or low. Adjust price or offer changes, negative for a discount, positive for a price increase, and watch the model respond in real time. As you adjust, the impact updates instantly. Change in churn, change in 6-month revenue, change in 12-month CLV, and change in NPS, each with a confidence band, so you know the range of the outcome, not just a single number. Below that, the full picture, subscribers and scope, baseline versus projected churn, total budget spend, net value after cost, and the model's confidence behind every projection. Here, the scope and confidence are laid out clearly, so nothing is left to guesswork. The baseline versus projected chart makes the trade-off visual, revenue, churn percentage, and NPS, side by side, before and after the levers are applied. Name it, save it, and compare it against other scenarios. This is scenario comparison, where saved scenarios sit side by side, get picked, and hand off straight to a command center for execution. If nothing's saved yet, you're one click away from the scenario studio to build your first one. Once scenarios are saved, they land here for direct, side-by-side comparison. Below that sits the governance register, every recommendation published live from the platform. Anything marked open is waiting on the compliance guardian before it moves forward. Each row traces a ticket back to its target, here, churn retention scenarios, published by the team, fully timestamped. This one's already actioned, over 200 hours in and moved through. Here's a richer one, a revenue protection scenario combining a QoE improvement, a retention budget across all value tiers, and a price increase over a set time horizon. It's currently awaiting governance review. And if a scenario needs to be pulled back before it's actioned, withdraw is right there. Refresh pulls the latest state from the platform, and with pagination, you can move through the full history of every published recommendation. This is model provenance and trust, the transparency layer. It shows exactly which models, versions, and confidence levels power every KPI and scenario in the platform. Several models are registered in total, with a subset currently live in production, spanning multiple model families. Across classification models, the average AUC is strong and reliable performance. Below that, the full model registry. Every KPI and scenario in this application traces back to one of these models. Click any row for the details behind it. Take churn, a light GBM model in production, scoring a high AUC, rated excellent. Dealer fraud runs on random forest, scoring a solid AUC, rated good. Segment uses k-means clustering, also rated good, with a strong AUC. Each one tagged with the exact algorithm, version, and what it powers. Scroll across for training details on each model, and page through the full registry, every model this platform relies on, fully documented and fully auditable. Now, let's move to the AI agent. Instead of navigating through dashboards, users can simply ask questions in natural language. For example, let's ask, which circles have the highest churn risk? The AI agent analyzes the underlying data, identifies the relevant circles, explains why churn risk is elevated there, and provides actionable insights based on current operational metrics. Cursor pulls back to the main dashboard, cycling briefly through the left nav. Voiceover, one cockpit, every model, every decision, from insight to scenario to governed action, all fully traceable, all in one platform. Thank you for watching.